Let's begin. In 1990, the word of the Lord came to me from the prophet Jeremiah. Before you were formed in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you and appointed you a prophet unto the nations. At that time, the Lord began to command me to speak his word, but I was very timid and fearful of the people in those days. Do not doubt your calling, says the Lord. Now, when the time came for the Lord to send me out again, he spoke these words to me. Behold, I have put my words in your mouth. See, this day I have set you over nations and over kingdoms to root out, to pull down, to destroy, and to throw down the works of the enemy, to build and plant in the kingdom. The Lord would say, do not doubt his voice. His voice is like the wind. It's very soft and gentle. The wind blows where it wills. You hear the sound of it, but you know not from whence it comes. Now listen closely. It would be unjust of God to send you out and not give you the authority and power. Jesus called the 12 to himself and began to send them out 2 by 2. He gave them power over unclean spirits, and they cast out many demons and anointed with oil many that were sick and healed them. Yet at the same time, I say this to those who have ears to hear. It was written that Jesus could do no mighty work there in Nazareth except lay his hands on a few people and heal them. That's it. Although Jesus had done many signs before them, they did not believe in him. Now let me get back to the main point. If you're not walking in holiness, in the fear of the Lord, forget it. You are cannon fodder. If you are around people with no faith, then go back and read about Jesus of Nazareth again.
My son, write the instructions to my holy ones. The persecution coming upon you requires my saints to be trained with the highest level of training under heaven. I myself am girded for war with you, and I am the supreme commander. What I say to you, I say to all. Prepare your battle plans now. If you are fasting, then I require 100%. If you are interceding, then I require likewise. Your success in this war is in direct proportion to your preparation. As I was with Joshua in battle, so I will be with you, says the Lord. Hear now, O nation and people, I declare war on my enemies. Who can stand in battle against me? I am who I am, the supreme commander, says the Lord.
Prove the armor that you say you have by testing it. Put your armor to the test, says the Lord. You're going to need it. One particular day I was working with Bob. During the course of the day, he said, my wife has Alzheimer's and she's in very poor condition. I said, no problem, we will come over there. Here's what he said when we arrived. He said, Chet and those from the church already came here and tried. I even tried, but the demon jumped on me and my arm and shoulder hurt. It hurts really bad. Now listen closely to these words. If you have run with footmen and they have caused you to faint in weariness, then how will you make preparations to ride upon horses? If you have become complacent while in the land of peace, how will you now set garrisons in array to watch in advance against your enemy? Bob kept talking and distracting me, all the while his wife is hollering from the kitchen, come on, I want delivered now. But that demon in Bob was delaying me and keeping me occupied. And all the while we were praying for his wife, Bob was sitting like this. Come on, show me. Show me you've got authority and power. Needless to say, he was full of unbelief, hindering his own wife's healing. We are now in the hour of trial. If you have not tested your armor, how will you do when the enemies arrayed before you?
Learn to distinguish the Father's voice from the other voices. Spend time talking to the Father.